I'm glad to meet you here, have opportunity to share this time. Title is Evolution of Innovation Clusters from Part Type to Network Type. Cluster Analysis of R&D Special Zone and Establishment of Strategic Direction. Professor Kwon Jung, Department of Accounting. Professor Ron Lee is me, corresponding author, Department of Business Administration at Hanbang National University at Daejeon, South Korea. Contents is introduction, theoretical background, after that cluster analysis in innovation clusters, after that establishment with strategic direction for fostering special R&D zone as innovation clusters, and conclusion. Let's see the introduction. In today's rapidly changing business environment, so-called hyper-competitive business environment, the importance of innovation clusters is growing. In terms of national science and technology policy, innovation clusters, formulating innovation clusters are also becoming a major policy tool. From this point of view, it is very important to consider and analyze how clusters grow and develop. So this study examines how special R&D zones, Innopolis as an innovation clusters evolved and developed in Korea. Daedok R&D Special Zone, Daedok Innopolis as an innovation clusters develops not only regionally in Daejeon area, but also with different aspects of national expansion. That means beyond the Daedok Innopolis, the special zone system as innovation clusters spread to Jeonbuk, Gwangju, Busan, Daegu area, spread all over Korean peninsula, and so innovation clusters were established for each region. So this study examines how this development is achieved. This study compared and analyzed Daedok R&D Special Zone as well as I said, Jeonbuk, Gwangju, Busan, Daegu R&D Special Zone as an innovation clusters through cluster analysis. Through this cluster analysis, feature image of R&D Special Zone as an innovation clusters, a new Korean model is considered and strategic direction for development is set. Let's see the theoretical background. First is innovation clusters. What is innovation clusters? Before we see the innovation cluster, we have to see the regional innovation system. Regional innovation system is the RIS. RIS is the embedded system in which research institute, university, firms, and related supporting organizations interact and learning. At the core of regional innovation system, there are innovation clusters which boost innovation in the region. This is the RIS. At the core of regional innovation system, there is innovation clusters. This innovation cluster close relationship with the regional innovation system, also the NIS, National Innovation System. Cluster, organic network, closely connected organization. OECD defined clusters as a network of independent firms, knowledge providers such as university, research institutes, government, and customers like that. Let's see the industrial clusters and also innovation clusters. Industrial cluster in a specific industry such as IT, bio, nano industry, companies gathered together, we call it industrial clusters. Innovation clusters is only purpose for the technological innovation, we call it the innovation clusters. Let's see the innovation and entrepreneurship in innovation clusters. Innovation and entrepreneurship, two engines of innovation clusters. Startup, venture company is very important in innovation clusters. Subject of value creation in these innovation clusters is enterprise, SMEs, startup. It can be said that continuously creating such SME startup venture is very important task in innovation clusters. Silicon Valley is a good example. In the innovation clusters, many startups take place, so it can be said that these startups should grow while connecting with various industry, academia, research subjects. An innovation clusters can be said to be a space where innovation and entrepreneurship take place. Okay, let's see the evolution of innovation clusters. Innovation clusters develop through these stages: pre-cluster, emerging cluster, expanding cluster, restructuring clusters. At each stage, proper management support is needed. Let's see the evolution of innovation clusters. Similar to S-curve of technology, innovation clusters also evolves. Innovation clusters appears in pre-cluster formation stage, incubation stage is the emerging stage, the growth stage is expanding, readjustment is restructuring stage. Let's see the example of growth stage. In the growth period, industry, academic research institutes are linked together and create new innovations, and startup and venture companies are active in this stage. Let's see the main part of my presentation, cluster analysis in innovation clusters. Cluster analysis can be used to identify performance of various collaboration within clusters. Through this cluster analysis, it can help establish cluster policy. In this study, through overall cluster analysis of R&D special zone as innovation clusters, we examine how much the performance of all R&D special zone increases after the development of data policy and what characteristics they have. Okay, let's see the increased business and sales in R&D special zone. There was a steady increase in the number of companies along with the growth of Jeonbuk, Gwangju, Busan special zone in addition to data policy. Blue graph represent the total, orange represent the data R&D special zone. Let's see the sales. A steady increase in corporate sales and revenue can be observed in R&D special zone. In the innovation clusters, companies can grow while collaborating with other entities such as academia, research institute. In addition to concentration of companies, corporate revenues sales are increased through support of technology commercialization and technology transfer. The blue line is total company sales and orange line is company in data R&D special zone. Finally, we'll see the analysis of R&D special zone from 3T perspective: technology, talent, and talent culture. In addition to increased number of companies in the R&D special zone, increase in corporate sales, the special R&D zone is considered from the new perspective of 3T, which is the condition of creative city that Richard Florida insists on. 3T is the first T is abbreviation technology, second is talents, third is tolerance culture. With this perspective, we analyze the Innopolis. First T is the R&D investment in R&D special zone has steadily increased. Daejeon is science and technology city in Korea. Also, government-funded research institution situated in Daejeon area. Blue graph is the R&D investment with an entire R&D special zone, and orange graph in investment data R&D special zone. Second is the manpower. In terms of R&D manpower, Daedok R&D Special Zone has 3,800 1995 people, which means more R&D manpower than other regions. Final one is the tolerance cursor. Several things can be looked at as indicators of tolerance cursor, but it can be looked at by the number of organizations not related to research. Increase in organization not related to research as well as direct research creates an environment that facilitates research by enabling collaboration. So I picked the non-research field as an indicator of the tolerance cursor. Final one is the listed company in Costa. So far, number of companies in R&D zone has increased steadily, and their sales have increased steadily. From the 3T perspective, it can be seen that foundation of technology, human resources, manpower, and tolerance culture was created. As a result of these efforts, companies are creating more results. In the special R&D zone, many companies were listed on Costa. So far, 96 companies in the R&D special zone have been listed on Costa. Of these, 51 companies are located in Daedok R&D special zone. Let's see the establishment of a strategic direction for fostering special R&D zone as innovation clusters. As a result of consideration based on the result of cluster analysis, it can be seen that overall R&D special zone Innopolis has increased performance, but only the Daedok Innopolis, Daedok R&D special zone has produced many achievements. It is necessary to consider the connectivity, collaboration between individual R&D special zone such as Jeonbuk, Busan, Gwangju, like that. It is important to prepare a support system so that not only Daedok but also Jeonbuk, Gwangju, Daegu, Busan can develop their achievement. Considering this aspect comprehensively, the development strategy of the R&D special zone is drawn in three ways. First is the wide area technology commercialization program should be operated to enable technology commercialization nationwide. Most of the government-funded research institutes are concentrated in Daedok R&D special zone. It is to build a platform. It is necessary to enable technology commercialization nationwide rather than technology transfer or technology commercialization of research result of these government-funded research institutes only with nearby companies. Second is the program that can share technology, manpower, and resources among innovation clusters must be operated. It is important to create a system that can link and collaborate with technology, manpower, and resources in a wide area rather than enjoying the effects of linear integration. Wider collaboration is necessary. Final one is third is to build a technology commercialization ecosystem in a specific region centered on R&D special zone. In order to make all these things possible, patent-related support organizations, patent company, and also technology commercialization consulting companies and marketing companies are needed, centering on R&D special zone. In order for Daedok, Jeonbuk, Gwangju, Busan, and Daegu R&D special zone in each innovation clusters to grow, it is necessary to create a customized technology commercialization ecosystem for each region, for each innovation cluster in each R&D special zone. Final conclusion. Through the cluster analysis, increase the number of companies in the R&D special zone, increase in company sales and technology investment, human resources, and total culture were analyzed from the 3T perspective. The following strategic direction was set by comprehensively considering this cluster analysis. First, wide area technology commercialization program should be operated to enable technology commercialization nationwide. Second, a program that can share technology, manpower, and resources among innovation clusters must be operated. Third is to build a technology commercialization ecosystem centered on R&D special zones. Okay, thank you very much.